Call me a god. Call me a god.
What's going on, Fonte? Back with another one. Josh Johnson, this TikTok prank is actually healing men. I find that hard to believe because I hate TikTok. It's not the content, it's the format. I don't like the little line in the middle. I like to see a full picture. But we're going to check it out. And I haven't did a Josh Johnson in a very, very long time. So go ahead, watch your 2-3 minutes and all. I'm an asshole, I know this. But the difference is, I really don't give a shit.
I have a hard time sometimes checking back in with someone who I haven't talked to in a long time. There are some people you can pick up where you left off perfectly. Like, perfectly. Like, even when you call them, you're like, as I was saying. It's been 4 years, but you remember where you left off. And then there's other people where it's like you got to find your footing again. You know? And it's really difficult, at least in the way that we've structured things right now, for men to have very close, intimate friendships with other men. And it's tough because people talk about this epidemic of male loneliness. I'd like to get to the bottom of why men are lonely, because there are men everywhere. It's kind of crazy that there's millions of men and they're all lonely. It seems like they should meet the men that are also lonely. It's a lot of men to be lonely. Imagine 100 million people feel by themselves. Seems fixable. One would hope. But some of it is just like the way that men make friends. There are very few, especially you're talking about your intimate, your strong friendships. There's very few categories and very few ways to go down that road with another man. It's usually one of a few things. Your best friend as a man is usually one related to you, maybe. That's my brother. Didn't even need to make a friend. My parents made him for me. So we sort of rolled together since we were little, because he was right there. So how you gonna not?
I like that.
That's like when people hate their brothers. I'm like, oh, he must have put some work in then, because by default y'all should have been at least chilling. And then there are men who become intense friends through a shared trauma, like a war buddy. Like you may not have even been compatible in the outside world, but you went through something that was so distinct to your experience that the only other person that gets it covers so much ground for you that now y'all can be best friends because you went through this thing together. And then the third way is kind of like the brother thing. You just known each other for a long time. I mean, we took civics class together, and that was that. I don't get out much. And even within your friendship, because this is the thing about real loneliness. You don't have to have no friends to be lonely. You can be lonely within the relationships that you have. It's about letting people in, and it's hard as guys for us to really let someone in, because there's a thing that we're battling all the time. Some of it's social, some of it's like learned, it's conditioned, and then some of it is not knowing how to express the stuff that's inside. So you're in a really tense place as a guy sometimes, and any little thing can knock you off of a good track you have with a friend. Like a hug.
Yep.
dangerous thing. Hugging as a man. Going in too quick. Looking a little thirsty.
I like the use of the word thirsty there. That was pretty clever.
We gotta be really specific about our hugs as men, you know? It's on the top of mind, even if you don't think it is. It's surface, but it's top of mind. You get a weird hug from a friend, it could change your whole relationship.
Shoulder to shoulder.
And most of it is like learned over time. As a baseline, you're good to go, right? Especially if you go in for that one palm first, boom, right here, bring it in, very manly. You know, bow, bow, you know, you bang shoulders together. Whoever shoulder breaks first loses. That's my boy, bow, bow, right? You want to make it extra painful, you go in with the other hand. Bow, bow, bow. I remember one time I went in, you know, hugged my buddy, hands out, bow. Good loud clap too, real manly stuff. People that we didn't know heard that pop from across the room. Pow! Went in for the hug, boom. Messed up both our shoulders. And if I'm being honest, it all went awry at the end because I don't know where his mind was at. But, you know, he went to, you know, close it off, last hand on the back. But for some reason, it was a little low, like. Just so you understand what I went through. We were going in for the hug, bow. I bring it in, bow. He comes around.
What is that woman saying?
Mid-hug, I'm like, sir.
We go from boys to sir.
He immediately like, yeah, my bad, dog. I didn't mean to, yeah, no, it was great, you know, wind.
Indoors.
And depend on who you are and who it happens with could knock the whole friendship out of whack forever. That's how delicate it is. Oh. And it's tough sometimes. Tough to make friends as a man. Like even if you really rock with somebody, you really respect them, you really admire them, and you might even tell them so, but you don't know how to cross over that next level to really be a friend.
That touch level.
You know? And because it's not often communicated, a lot of men don't know they have friends. You have people that you're cool with, but then if somebody asks them and somebody asks you, you're both like, yeah, I guess we're friends. I mean, yeah, like, he cool. Like, what'd he say about me? Like, no, like, he cool. Like, I mean, like, I like Buddy. Like, he cool and everything. And I'm sure he think I'm cool. But, like, I think we're friends. But it's also cool if we not. Like, if we're not friends at all. Like, I don't care. We could be enemies for all I care. Like, let's get it.
It's work.
Oh, it's true. And then, you know, sometimes you don't realize how hard it is to make friends until you look around and you're like, oh, I don't feel like I have many. It's a thing that can happen subtly. You know, it's not It's not something that comes all at once. You look around and you're like, oh, who would I really call if I was in trouble? Maybe just
Ride
a
or
few
die.
people. Maybe genuinely. There's no one you feel comfortable making that call to, you know? And so you want to make friends, but it's tough to go out there and try to make friends as a man sometimes. And it doesn't have to be, but just think about it. Like, dudes always act like they don't know what they mean when a woman is like freaked out by a guy coming on too strong, but let a man just try to be your friend. As a man,
fact.
walk up to another man and be like, I like your jeans. See how it goes.
It's the badass
I'm sure it'll be fantastic. You know what I mean? But that's my thing. That's my thing, is that we're in a place now.
shoes. Am I the only one that hears that loud mouth woman that I can't hardly make out what she's saying?
Where, for the most part, it doesn't have to be this hard. We have online friendships. We have friendships that we can make in person. There's no reason for people to feel lonely, and women try to help. They do. You ever had your girlfriend try to make you some friends? It's one of the most demoralizing.
It's like your mother trying to set you up on a blind date.
It's one thing when you little. When you're like a little kid. And you're weird. Like I was weird. And I was a little kid. And my mom was like, let me get him some help.
Play date.
Let me find some other weirdos. They can be weird together. It becomes very different when you're like 30. And someone who has made the choice to love you slowly starts trying to set you up with just any other man, so you have someone to talk to besides her.
Pick a
Which
name
is
out of
just
a
like
hat.
so fundamentally what it is. Like it's just sadly a woman who's like, I can't hear everything. Some of this gotta be for the locker room, please. Men are out here so lonely. We got women trying to set us up for locker room talk just so it won't be talked to them for like an hour. And getting set up on like a boyfriend play date is one of the saddest experiences, because as men, you both know why you there. You both sitting here now, knowing why you here, and both y'all acting too good for each other. Like, both y'all sit here like, yeah, you know, the game.
Sports.
The game was crazy last week. I got friends, just so you know. Like, I don't even know why she doing this. Like, yeah, I got people to talk to. And then buddy over here is like, yeah, you know, sports. Yes, the team is doing well, but not as well as we would like. We hope that they will do better, but they have won some games. We hope they win more. Sports. I also got friends. Like, I don't know why my girl, like, I don't know why our girl, when that's just them being obsessed with us when we not around, for her to tell you about me and me about you. You know, there's no need, you know, like we could just watch the game, you know, together without it being something, being weird or anything. You know?
Watch a game you don't even like and want to watch.
Do you want to watch the game though? Because I think it'd be a good one if you want to. Yeah, no, I'd love to watch the game. I'd love to.
She did it again.
This is nice, dog. This is nice. Oh. Because it doesn't have to be this way. Your friendships are incredibly important, and I think seeking them out is a very important business to make in life.
Hell
Seeking
with that.
out good friendships, seeking out people that make you a better person. It will make you richer than anything you could have ever imagined, because friends take care of you. There are times where you don't know what's going to happen to you, and there are people who you didn't need to call, you didn't need to ask, they just show up because they care about you. Those things are incredibly important, and a lot of men feel like they're missing in their lives, and is once again wild because there are a lot of men. I feel like we could get to the bottom of it pretty quickly. Just looking around, you know? Because a lot of what makes that loneliness is a cycle. It's a hamster wheel of somewhat our own making. You know, you're on this thing because you don't feel loved and you don't feel lovable. And when you don't feel loved and you don't feel lovable, you usually don't behave in a way that makes you more lovable to people. You usually don't open up. And so you're acting in a way that becomes more antisocial. It pushes more people away. So the people that you would have got just by happenstance, they get pushed away. And then there are actively people in your life that you try to be close to. You push them away as well. And then by the fact that you push so many people away, it reconfirms to you the thing that you told yourself about yourself. And so you just stay on that wheel. And it is simple to get off. It's not easy, but it's simple. You just step off of the wheel and you walk up to a guy that you respect and you say, I like your jeans. Like, it's cool. They're really cool. Like, I don't know, you're like cool.
I use the shoe method.
And one of the reasons that is simple but not easy, one of the reasons it's scary to do is because there seems to be such a lack of accepting that thing, of accepting that love, of accepting someone wanting to be there for you, take care of you and everything. It's very hard to get in. And look, once you're there, you're there. Once you're there, you know, I know a lot of loyal men, and you'll have a friend for life. But there's some walls, you know. Like one thing that I've seen is a rabbit hole that I've fallen down that I enjoy very much is this trend of men calling to wish their friends good night.
What? Hell no.
And it encapsulates everything that I'm saying. It's one of the most fascinating things to watch. Basically, if you haven't seen this yet, people are recording, usually the girlfriend or wife is recording their husband or boyfriend calling his friends to say goodnight.
They're sneaky.
That's it. That's literally it, and it's one of the most fascinating things you can watch, because there are as many reactions as there are like faces on a diamond. Like you cannot predict what's going to happen, and you will be surprised every single time, because it'll call, and one of those calls, they answer, "Hey, what's up?" "Nothing. What's up with you, man?" "Oh, not much. You know, I was just calling, about to go to bed and everything, so I just want to wish you good night." The first one I watched, I just want to call and wish you good night, you know, just have a good night. And the guy was like, "What?
Are you drunk?"
No, I was just saying, call and wish you good night. Like, you know, hope you have a good night too. Sleep tight, drink sweet dreams and everything. What? And this
is the last time I'm pausing it. Well, I let my brother call me because he's 4 states away. So our conversations, yeah, he's talking about the same bullshit. But he only calls me when he's waiting on. He don't want his ex-wife, which he still is with, to hear him on the phone, so he'll go out in the garage while he's waiting on his weed guy to get there. That's what he calls me and my mom.
Reaction comes because the last time.
My bad.
What? And this reaction comes because the last time that a man heard those words, he was a boy. And it was his parents. And that's if it ever happened. So a lot of men don't know how to handle it. It's literally like, yeah, I'm just saying, like, sleep tight, you know, night and everything. Huh?
Sorry, I just got to do this one time. That's it. If you don't know what that stands for, you're not old enough.
Not even kidding. In the call. What are you doing?
What the hell?
Nothing. I'm just about to nod off and everything. So saying, you know, have a good night. You know, I'll see you when I see you. Like, I gotta go. Another one of my favorites. Another one that genuinely filled me with joy. This dude called and he was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" "I'm good. How you doing?" Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm just about to nod off and everything. So I'm you know, just wanted to wish you good night. Say sleep tight, you know, sweet dreams and everything. Dude on the phone went, "What? Night? What you mean good night?" You would not believe how many men said, "What do you mean good night?" What do you mean good night? He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm just about to go to bed, you know, sweet dreams and everything." And he's like, "Yo, you good? Are you good? Dog, for real, are you good?" And for the rest of the phone call, he could not convince his friend he wasn't kidnapped.
Where you at?
It's like, "Yeah, dog, no, I'm good, I'm chilling. I'm just, you know, about to nod off. We haven't talked in a while, so I want to say night, wish you sweet dreams and everything." And he's like, oh, they got you? Ooh, okay. Let me know where you at. Where you at? No, I'm at home. I'm just saying, like, sweet dreams and everything. Like, I hope you sleep well, like, sleep tight and everything. Like, I won't let you die, dog. Where you at? No, I'm right now. Just send me the address. Like, put it in code or something. Like. Totally different call. This dude called. Wish this dude good night. He was like, "Hey, I just want to say good night. Sleep dreams. Hope you know, have a good night and everything." And the dude said, "Huh? Yeah, just good night. Hope you have a good night." Yo, what you mean good night?" Like, "I'm just saying good, like, have a good night, like sleep well." He's like, yeah, whoa, why you calling me telling me that? Like,
I wouldn't even answer the phone. My ringer goes off.
You call me like I'm like a side chick or something. What you doing? I was like, "No, dog, I just wanted to wish you, a good night. Hope you sleep well, sleep tight and everything." Hey, I really feel like you're being disrespectful right now. And one of the reasons I feel like this is such a phenomenon is because I'm not saying that women even do this all the time, but the way that women are friends with each other has a lot more of these little things in it. It's the little checkups.
God.
It's the little, like, how you doing, how you been. It's the little chats
Call me
that
when you get home.
is usually missing in male friendships, which makes a lot of men not really know where they stand with other men. Like, you'll be friends with somebody. You'll be considered a friend by somebody, but you won't be sure. You'll be like, no, I like him. And we hang out once in a while, but like, he's like my other friend's brother. So if you ask him, I guess he'd say we're friends, but it's also cool if he doesn't. Like, I don't care. I ain't care. I'm not pressed about that. Like, maybe we friends, maybe we not. I don't know. It's cool either way. If you want to be enemies, we could do that too.
Didn't he just say that?
That's the thing. It's just how we show love is very specific. Like, I've watched my girlfriend tell her girlfriends, "Love you," easily. Not another thought. Love you is bye. Love you middle conversation. Whatever, right?
Love you is for mom and dad, that's
And
it.
as men, we rarely say, "I love you," to other men, especially that we're not related to.
You never put the I in
And
front of
I
it
think
either.
it's because, to me, it's just a different style of love. Because a lot of men will not say, "I love you," to their other friends, to other men. They won't say,
Unless
"I
they're
love
really
you."
drunk.
They say it in a different way, because what we value as men is the sort of like loyalty or ride or die level of commitment that we have to each other that stays unspoken. Sometimes you don't even know somebody has it for you until you're in trouble. So as men, we don't really say "I love you" to each other like that. You know a man loves you when he says, "Dog, I'd die for you." Because we really just sort of keep it in life and death.
Different terminology.
Outside looking in, I'm not saying I know, I'm just saying from what I watch, it seems like women are very excited to give and receive love from each other. And
Yep.
as men, we're very excited to die. Oh, we would love to die together. That'd be preferable. Just let's die together. Yeah, no, we'll ride out right now, dog. Yo. And that's what I saw in that phone call when that dude called his friend. That dude loved him, convinced he was kidnapped. I was like, "Where you at? Let me know right now." Because so much of it is like about being hard, I suppose. Like, as a man, you want to be not just respect, you want to be admired, you want to be hard, and it seems like being hard is the way to get those two things. It was this dude called his buddy, said "sweet dreams." He's like, "What you mean sweet dreams?" "What you mean sweet dreams?" "No, I'm just saying sweet dreams." "No, what you mean sweet dreams? I don't have sweet dreams." All right,
Very
just nightmares
rarely.
every day around here. Nobody worried about some sweet dream. What you dreaming about? Shoot, I dream about work. Maybe my favorite one, we're talking like top. One of my favorite ones is this dude calls. "Hey, what's up, dog?" "Oh, I'm good. What's up with you?" Nothing. I just wanted to call, say good night, sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Just wanted to wish you a good night, man.
I swear I have never seen this. But men can relate to each other.
It was like,
Sort of.
how you know I got bed bugs, dog? Like, I didn't tell anybody about that. What's wrong with
That
you?
was-
Why you...
That was clever.
Don't be telling people my business, for real. we're talking like top 2-3 videos of the trend. There was this one dude calls his buddy up, you know, and he's already giggling because he knows how his friend's gonna react. Because that's the thing, is that it's so funny how weird people react, because you can tell from the way they pick up the phone that they're close. Who they chose to call for a reason. And half of them, when they pick up, they're being silly anyway, you know. Hey, what's up?
That was nice.
If that's how you answer, you can't freak out when someone says good night. And male friendships are so important because at least for the guys that I know, they're some of the only friendships that tether you. They tether you to a way of seeing the world that is unconditional of other things. I'm not saying that when you have female friends or when you're alone, you can't get to the same place you can get with male friends. I just think it's very different. It's very different. Like if you went to one of your female friends after a breakup and, you know, you're telling her what happened, maybe she'll see your perspective, but she probably wasn't going to do the same thing as you were going to do. Whereas if you go to a guy after a breakup and you tell him what happened, one of two things is either going to happen. He's either going to see completely your perspective, maybe he'll pump you up, maybe he'll tell you were wrong, but he's going to see it exactly the way that you see it. Or he's going to be like, dang, I was about to do that same thing. That's good to know. Like I was about to ruin my whole life. Oh, thank God you did before me. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. All right.
You go first.
Well, I want that for the men that I see suffering from loneliness. I want them to have friends. Friends would fix the loneliness, and it would heal a big part of this thing that we see en masse from men. When you see a bunch of like angry men, some people are like, all these angry dudes just need a girlfriend. All these like incels just need to get laid. It's like, no, they need friends. like friends. Friends would fix things way more than I think we realize, because sometimes those dudes get a girlfriend. I know it doesn't seem likely, but it's true. No, fundamentally, I'm being serious, it's true. Sometimes the most like weird, nasty posting incel will actually get a girlfriend. And it doesn't necessarily heal everything, because now in their mind they're like, okay, this woman likes me. This woman doesn't think that I'm ugly. But all of these preconceived notions they have about women still remain. Whereas when you have
insecurities,
friends, I'm not saying it makes you a wholly better person. It depends on the friends that you keep. You can measure parts of a man by the company that he keeps. But at the same time, when you have a bunch of friends around you, well-rounded friends that can hear what you're saying or can understand where you're coming from and can help guide you down a better path, that makes it better for everyone. You know, some of my best friends have shown me things about myself I wouldn't have caught otherwise, and it's not as if you even need that many. I don't even know if men could handle a lot of friends. We're not good at maintaining relationships in the same way, so 5 is probably enough. Honestly,
3.
5, that 5th one, you're gonna forget his name once in a while. 5 is a lot.
Bad.
A lot of men have one. And once again, it falls into the categories I was talking about before. They have one truly close friend, one truly close male friend, and they either have just known him a long time, or it's their brother, or they went to war together.
The brother.
they have one. So when he dies, that's it. Because you're also his only one. I hope that we can get men to prank each other to the point of good mental health. I hope that it would be so dope if the next level of the prank is just like, hey everybody, I'm gonna go to my buddy's dad's funeral to support him. Let's see what he does.
Wow.
He's there at the funeral. He's like, how you feel, man? How are you doing? His friend's like, how am I doing?
My dad's in a box.
What you mean how I'm doing? What you mean how you try to get knocked out? What you mean how I'm doing? Huh? What you mean how I'm doing? What do you mean how I'm doing? What do you mean? And then he cries on his shoulder, and that's the cry on the shoulder challenge. Like, you just have to ask how a man is doing over and over until he answers. And then he really needed that. It's really important. So have a moment together. Just see dudes like, next trend, just
What? The same girl. God.
next trend is just like, you know, like the kitchen challenge where you just like go over to your boy's place and just check his kitchen. Like, is it insane? Is it disgusting? Are there other things living there?
Oh, hell no.
I'd love to see, and you know, we as a society will hopefully be around much longer. One day TikTok's gonna be pretty old. I want to see a TikTok challenge where it's just dudes calling each other out of nowhere, being like, hey, make sure you get your prostate checked. All right, we all 50 and up right now. Like, no, look, I'm gonna call him, tell him to check his prostate, see how he react, right? It's like, all right, yeah, because you know we both 55, so it's like that time, you know, you gotta keep up with your health and everything. He freaking out. He's like, why you worried about my prostate, dog? It's something I hope continues, because I think it's nice. Out of all of like the TikTok trends and YouTube pranks, this is like one that I think is genuinely good. Because you'll see these compilations of them, and then every once in a while you'll get one. This dude called his friend. He was like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm all right. I was just calling, you know, wish you good night and everything." And his friend was like, "What?" It's like, yeah, no, I was just thinking about you, so I want to say good night, sleep tight. You know,
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
have sweet dreams and everything. And his buddy was like, oh, thank you, man.
Hell no.
I appreciate you, man. You have sweet dreams too, dog. No, that's special.